Hey, what's going on, guys? Dalton here with a war recap from Short Bus Gamers. We've got Short Bus versus Paname, and we outscored them 17-6 triples. We're going to go through and get a lot of triples recorded in this video. Decent sized videos, so we're here to have some fun, guys. So let's have some fun. Let's break down some attacks, and let's show it how these top tier clans do it. All right, so here's a little outlook like I like to do on the clans to see everyone's attacks. I did not get a triple this war, so rip me. But it's all fun and games, and we're here to practice, right? So we got the first attack, and this is Rock. Rock ended up taking out the first and number 1 and the number 50 person in this war, both with these Lalo attacks. Now, I mean, just look at how he is able to make that funnel with those few baby dragons. He uses the wall wrecker to get into that town hall compartment. And then from there, he is going to use the warden's ability over the town hall. And then he knows that queen is going to direct those troops into that little compartment there, that little moat. And then once they break through that wall, then he's going to start the Lalo, because at this point he knows that queen can hit the eagle artillery from where she's standing. And then the Lalo is just going clockwise around the base, starting at the 9 o'clock. And, tons of haste spells, a extra rage, and the extra freeze. Or, not extra as you would, but, just enough to get this raid, all the way to the backhand side. Queen still has her ability, and if you notice, there's not a lot of cleanup troops, so this queen's ability really does come in handy. And I also want to show when he uses the queen's ability, check out where half of the archers go. They go to that clan castle. I guarantee you, if those archers didn't go to the clan castle there, it would have been a time fail. It was extremely close. So Rock, absolutely OP hit. Now, here's a legendary name that we see, Jawid. Yes, that is Jawid. He has been warring with Short Bus Gamers a little bit, and man, does he, he does not disappoint. He puts together some incredible queen walks, incredible queen charges, as you would expect. It's Jawid. If anyone here is in the 3-star chat listening, you definitely know who he is. And he used that king to funnel that wall wrecker and the queen charge into that one compartment. Again, this is a crap base because that archer queen can reach over and hit that eagle artillery. So just these 2-tile moats in the center of these bases are no bueno. And again, look at what that archer queen is able to get. She's able to get the enemy CC, a multi-target inferno, the eagle artillery, the town hall, and the enemy king, just from that one compartment. That is just Sharkonics. You need to find another base, my friend, because Jawid is going to trample you every time you have that up. Appropriate cleanup troops, and that's going to be the wrap. He made it look way too easy. I'm here to tell you Lalo is not easy, but looking at that attack, it made it look that easy. Just insane amount of planning and value into that one compartment. So, Jawid, hats off to you, man. That was a great raid. So we are on to the next one, and it's actually going to be a few bases down here. We got Man Bear on the number 11. Now, you've often probably seen this base once or twice, or at least something similar, maybe different exterior buildings. But this is actually a different approach than what I have seen, like what I have done. I've done Kill Squad Hog on this base. I think I uploaded a video of that one. But, here he's doing a queen charge into the Inferno compartment here. Gonna use the poison on the spells. He's got a double ice golem, loon CC. Gonna take out that multi-target inferno, then gonna take out that air defense now, and then on the bottom you see you have that king doing that funneling, doing the hard work for that queen to make sure she's gonna get as much value as she can into the core of that. Look at this jump spell, absolutely insane, because that queen just goes back, and then look at the value that she's gonna have from in the core of that. She's gonna take out the enemy Eagle artillery, and then going to take out the Town Hall. She still has her ability. The Lalo's going in from about the 2 o'clock counterclockwise. Warden's ability over that multi-target Inferno, make sure that was going to stay up. The Queen is still up. Guys, this Queen, it's hard to keep a Queen alive when it goes through the core of that base. You have just got to make sure you are planning incredibly well, looking at expos, looking at the Giga Tesla. I mean, it's just great planning there. And I mean, awesome raid. Thanks for letting me broadcast that one. Now we have Guarav. Now, again, I can't say that I know everyone's name, but I'm here trying. I'm relatively new to Short Bus Gamers, but I'm having a blast being here and still getting to know the guys. And he's going to be doing a double Electro Dragon funnel with a PekkaBowBat to make sure it gets into the core there. Now that Wall Wrecker, he used the Warden's ability early, so that Wall Wrecker was going to make it into that, I mean, literally dead center of this base, right? And then from that area, that Queen is going to be able to take out that multi-target Inferno, going to take out the Dark Elixir Collector, which is just high hit point structure, going to use the ability on the Town Hall. Meanwhile, the other Pekkas in that King have already flushed through the other side of this base. So now looking at this base, I mean, what the heck is left? You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of weird and funky how these troops cleaned up this base, but I mean, it works out so great. And then, that one Wizard Tower got distracted on the backhand side by that one Pekka while these bats just cleaned up the rest of the defenses, and that's a wrap. So, that was a fun raid to watch, that's for dang sure. All right, next up, we've got Be Lively. Now, we love Be Lively, guys. We have been with Be Lively for a while. As you guys remember, it's Bo, and, he's just a great attacker and a great dude, It's one thing to have just a phenomenal attacker, and it's another thing to have, a phenomenal attacker that is also like a good guy. And Be Lively is definitely that. As you can see, he's doing a PekkaBowBat, and the single target Inferno on that 3 or 9 o'clock side is going to be huge value. And then using that free spell over that Wizard Tower, the Pekka bowlers, and then the Queen just dead through the core of this base. So overpowered. Now, guys, I don't know if you noticed this or not, but look at that King. That is a level 46 King. It's not a maxed out King. And he's still pulling triples, guys. That is when you know this guy is good and ready to play. Queen still has her ability. I'm going to use it on those trash structures. You've got a Pekka at full health over at the 3 o'clock clearing that out. And then you've got a couple archers at the 9 o'clock. That Queen eventually goes down, but she's got so many left over of her archers to finish those trash structures on the left-hand side. And then that Pekka is finishing up on the 3 o'clock. Be Lively just, putting together these attacks like it's nothing. That's awesome. That is awesome. I've definitely noticed that's one of his specialties is that PekkaBowBat. All right, now we have the Villager. Now, look at this kind of awkward base, right? I mean, just like some weird moats throughout the base. I mean, I want to say that it would be awkward to attack, but I can't say that because the Pillager just, he aced it like it was nobody's business. Again, he's doing a PekkaBowBat, using the Pekkas to funnel that Wall Wrecker and that Kill Squad straight into the core here. Notice that Warden's ability early, and why does he do that Warden's ability early, guys? So that Wall Wrecker will make it even further. If you look at this Wall Wrecker, it's still got a ton of health. So much health that it's actually going to make it all the way into the Town Hall compartment. I mean, just absolutely insane. And he hasn't even deployed the bats yet, and 90% of the defensive structures that you need to worry about are taken out. He's got that one Wizard Tower that took out a couple bats, whatever, perfect freeze spell. And then look at there are no more splash damage defenses that are going to be a threat to those bats. That's just insane, And then he's got a backside Wizard and an Archer that are going to take out the strash structures. The Warden's still up. You got 3 Pekkas alive, and they're just going to do work cleaning up the rest of this. So, the the Pillager on an insane PekkaBowBat triple there. Literally only one Wizard Tower that was a threat. Alright, now we got Mini Batty. I actually love bases that look like this because they pull for some cool replays. And again, it's going to be a PekkaBowBat. That's one thing I've noticed is that SBG really loves PekkaBowBat. They really They take advantage of the meta right now, which is great because it's incredible seeing these raids. And again, use that Warden's ability a little bit early. Unfortunately, that wall wrecker was just outside of it, but it doesn't matter because that wall wrecker's still gonna get into the town hall compartment. Unfortunately, there's a few skeleton traps, but that's okay because enough of that kill squad made a good funnel for that archer queen to use her ability on that town hall. And then again, look at these bats coming in at the 3 o'clock. Huge freezes on top of that multi-target inferno, and then just barely missed that wizard tower, but is able to clutch it up and finish it out. That kill squad was able to take out, the rest of the defenses there. The king's still at half health, queen's at full health, a few cleanup troops. Just another beautiful PekkaBowBat raid with perfect timing with that kill. That kill squad just gets so much value. I've said that in previous videos. If that kill squad is set and you have a good funnel, then, you won't even need those bats in some of these instances. So, all right, now we have Overlord. And I love me some Overlord. I've been with Overlord back in the Midnight Legion days, before he decided to split ways with us. But now he's repping a Short Bus Gamers, and he is doing work, guys. He is doing PekkaBowBats as well. And notice the placement of that wall wrecker. It is literally just taking out the entirety of that wall, man, all the way until the town hall compartment. That is just insane. It probably took out 25 wall structures right there. And then from there, he's got bats coming in at the 10:30 and jump spells into that Eagle Artillery area. Again, this kill squad is just dominating this base. Those bats did not have to worry about a single wizard tower, except for this back quadrant. I wouldn't even say quadrant, that back like 1/8 of the base there. But again, just Overlord repping this PekkaBowBats and dominating, man. That was just such a beautiful raid. I love the path of the wall wrecker there, man. That's insane. Made it all the way to the town hall, taken out. Couldn't even count how many walls that it took out along the way. Just so fun. So fun. Yeah. Awesome attack. All right, now on to Gavin. And guys, you'll never believe what he's doing. He's doing a PekkaBowBat witch, or PekkaBowWitch bat, or PekkaBowBat witch. One of these. He's doing it, okay? Gavin's pulling on the number 21 Z1. And, this huge funnel, that's the biggest part here. That E-Dragon is just creating a super easy funnel for this kill squad going in. And then that king on the other side with the baby dragon. That's a huge clutch of that baby dragon because that king was taken for that baby dragon against that archer tower. And then from there, he's got the main kill squad going in at the exact 12 o'clock. And then this is such a cool raid because he's actually got witches involved in it as well with a few giants up front. Yeah, and then the pathway for this wall wrecker, just really cool because it, I know it's not one that you normally see. Maybe you see like the wall wrecker going the opposite side, but it's kind of at an angle of that town hall where it's just going to have so much value, and then he puts a jump spell over that town hall just in case to make sure that everything was going to go smooth. That town hall explodes, that Giga Tesla goes up in flames, but these bats come in at the 3 o'clock, and then, looking at this at the base, there is hardly any point structures left. Those bats are going to not finish off that multi-target inferno, but the queen's going to come in on the backhand side and nail it. And then he's got a couple loons to distract that wizard tower, but actually ends up taking it out. And then just look at these cleanup skeletons, a couple witches there, and then just a phenomenal kill squad left alive. And that queen's at full health, few healers, couple loons, that warden, archers, and ice golems. So yeah, needless to say, that was an overpowered attack, right? Next up, we have Xane. And yeah, this is another guy I've seen consistently do well with this PekkaBowBat. And, he does a heavy PekkaBowBat, which I like to see because, one of my buddy Hulk does it from Midnight Legion. And he just, it's fun to watch these heavy Pekka raids just because of the value. And, these Pekkas, if it's done properly, the Pekkas can tank, or at least target lock all of the multi-target infernos so that those bats are just going to have an easy placement. Now, look at this single target infernos that are going to be of no help to the defender here, El Parash. The only, splash damage defense that was in the way there was that one wizard tower. And then look at the kill squad on the backhand side, man. That's 5 P.E.K.K.A.s alive with the queen and the king. Queen still has her ability. Like, what is going on here? Just absolutely dominated this raid. Xane going insane on a PekkaBowBat. That was a beautiful raid, man. It really was. Really was. Alright, and then our last replay is going to be Christian. Now, this is the same owner as Overlord. And, he's going to be doing the same thing, a PekkaBowBat. And he's going heavy on the P.E.K.K.A.s as well. And notice how, notice his approach here. He's going to be going kind of wide to the Town Hall, then jump spell across into the Eagle Artillery area. So, he does a couple P.E.K.K.A.s and a couple wizards for that beautiful funnel. Then the rest of the kill squad is going straight into that Town Hall area, double Dragon CC. He's going to jump into that Eagle Artillery area, like I said. And this kill squad's just getting a ton of value. Unfortunately, that Dragon does a lot of damage to the kill squad. But, again, look at the pathway of these bats. Right here, he's got one wizard tower that is ultimately going to be a threat, and then that multi-target inferno. That other wizard tower at the very bottom is taken distracted by those giant group of P.E.K.K.A.s down there. Unfortunately, those bats didn't make it all the way, but the rest of that queen is able to break through the backside, kind of behind the P.E.K.K.A.s, and then is able to just take out the rest of the structures, including that wizard tower and a lot of other defenses that were inside of that wall, which is perfect because those P.E.K.K.A.s were going to have to go all the way back, break through the wall, and finish the raid. Guys, we're doing good, man. I'm having fun with this YouTube. I'm having fun with Short Bus Gamers, with Just Ordinary, with Black Rose, with Midnight Legion. I haven't done a lot of Midnight Legion recaps yet, just because of the fact that they're running Mixed Wars. I'm not sure exactly. I'm too well aware of the information that I would be able to put out as far as the Town Hall 11s and the Mixed Wars go. So, yeah, guys, here's honorable mentions to the rest of the clan. Obviously, I can't show everyone's triple or else these videos would be super long, but there's Rock on the 1st and 5th, and we love you guys. We will see you on the next recap of Short Bus Gamers. This was a great war. I'm so glad. It was such a fun war. All right, guys, we'll see you next time.